Who's up there?
Mary. There's Mary.
Okay. I'm following Doug around because Doug has been our research guru on this investigation. Doug, can you tell me what you have found out about the location at the Ninth Street Pub?
I found out that there's a lot of history between it, and a lot of it has to do with the three locations. Well, the two locations. I guess you really say the three houses it involves. I went back all the way up to the 1900s. I know who owned it, the Schollenberg's house, more than anything else.
Okay.
I traced back the records and the whole Schollenberg family. I know all the kids. I know when the dad died. I know where the cemetery is. So we're going to go take a look at that, get more dates and when people died, and maybe see if we can go back and maybe get a tad bit more information about how they died.
Okay. Anything else of interest from what you found that stuck out, that was interesting about the investigation, or what about the research so far?
I found out that I also found out that John, Lily and Mary's sister, passed away. Where at, we don't know, but he suffered a long illness and lived with his mom the whole time. He died at the age of 35. So whether or not he died in the house, I don't know.
So there's 3 potential people who died in the Schollenberg house?
Possibly 4.
Okay.
Because we have John, Mary, Lillian, and then the mother.
Big props to Doug for all the work he did on the history of the Ninth Street Pub. But the one thing that we found interesting as we're going through data review here and putting the pieces together from the history of the pub and from what we caught the night of, seemed like a lot of the activity was centered around the basement. And we did pick up a name which actually correlates with some of the history of the pub that Doug had come up with. And what he found is one of the owners of the pub, when it was a grocery store slash deli, was Frank and Kawitz in 1951, owned that part of the pub. So, as you can hear, we caught that name at least twice, once using the Spud Pickles Ghost Radar app in the basement.
Frank.
Hey, Frank!
Red is the strongest symbol. That means the signal that it picked up was strong.
And there is a possibility we got Frank again when we were asking for a name in the basement with the Ghost Box session.
Okay, if you're not James, I need to know your name. Tell it to me, please.
What was it? So, just kind of interesting.
This was the grocery store, this was a meat market.